Hey everyone, and welcome back to the breakdown. Today I want to be teaching you how to add mods to your Minecraft server. We're going to go over every single step of adding mods to your server once you've got your Forge server set up. Unfortunately, to add mods to a Minecraft server, you will need a Forge server, and as you can see on my screen here, we already have ours set up. However, if you don't have a Forge server, it's pretty simple to start. If you've started a Minecraft server in the past, it'll be very familiar to you, and you can check out in the description down below the second link, and that will take you to our in-depth guide to starting a Forge server. It goes over every single step of creating, setting up, everything you need to know about a Forge server, even allowing your friends to join it. However, once you've done that video, you can come back to this video and we'll show you how to add mods, as well as give you some things that you need to know about your friends joining your server once mods are added. So this is an important video, basically part 2 of our video on modded Minecraft servers. The first part is how to start your Forge server. Check out that at the top of your screen, description down below, as well as at the very end of this video. It's going to be in the end card, but really and truly you should go watch that one before you watch this one. However, you could also start your Forge server with Apex Minecraft Hosting, who happens to be the sponsor of this video. Go to the first link down below, thebreakdown.xyz/Apex, to start your very own 24-hour DDoS protected Minecraft Forge server in just a few clicks. We actually love and trust Apex so much that we host our own server, played.breakdowncraft.com on them, and they truly are the easiest way to start a Forge server. Nevertheless though, let's go ahead once you've got your Forge server set up and get the mods installed. So as you can see, we have our Forge server here, and if you are wondering if you do have a Forge server, it will have a mods folder. All Forge servers will have a mods folder. Shouldn't have any mods in it, but it will have a mods folder. And that's where we're going to add our mods. But first, we do need to download some mods. So I'm going to be downloading 3 mods here. I'm going to go a little fast, but all these mods are linked in the description down below if you want to add them to your server. One of which is Mr. Crayfish's Furniture mod. If you go through the description, you'll go on our website where you'll find a basically single-player tutorial. Just click on the download button there, and it will take you to the official download page. Then come over here to the right-hand side and download the Furniture mod under Minecraft 1.18. Right like so, by clicking that little orange arrow there. When it downloads, it will take after a few seconds and it will download, and you will need to keep or save the file depending on your browser. Keep it on Google Chrome, save it on Mozilla Firefox. That process can be repeated for most of the other mods. Most mods are hosted on CurseForge, which means the process of downloading them is exactly the same. However, I do want to mention one thing about the next mod we're going to install, and that is Spark. So same thing with Spark. You land on our website, scroll down and click the download Spark button. Once you're here though, you want to come over to the right hand side, same thing, find the Minecraft 1.18 section, but make sure that you're downloading Forge 1.18. There's another mod loader called Fabric. We're not using Fabric here, we're using Forge. So you want to make sure you're downloading the Forge version of mods if there are 2 versions, and as you can see there is with Fabric, so we want to make sure we're downloading the Forge version, right like so. After a few seconds, Spark will download. By the way, Spark is actually a mod I recommend all servers have because it's a very easy way to diagnose where your lag is coming from on a server, and every server eventually will have some lag, and Spark makes diagnosing that a lot easier. Nevertheless though, I do have our Forge link in the description down below. This is how to install Forge in single player, and it's very, very, very worth it. By the way, I know it says 1.17 here. The 1.18 tutorial hasn't came out at the time I'm recording this, but by the time this video comes out, it will, and this video here will be updated. But nevertheless, this is basically our in-depth guide for Forge in single player. Everyone who joins your server has to have Forge installed in their single player and locally on Minecraft, yourself included. So it's very, very important that you do have that set up and running before you kind of continue on with this tutorial. So this is linked in the description down below, and you can send this to your friends and have them install Forge. We've helped millions of people install Forge. They'll be able to do it with this tutorial as well. Now we can go ahead and minimize our browser though, and we need to get these mods. They're going to be found in our downloads folder. That's going to be in the top left of my screen, the little Windows icon, the bottom left of your screen. Click on that little Windows icon in the top bottom left, and then type in downloads. You have this downloads file folder here, and you'll find all the mods that you want to install right here. Spark, Trample, and the Crayfish Furniture mod, all right there. Drag those to your desktop just for ease of use. Also, it makes it easier to you have to add these to multiple places, so it makes it easier if you're doing that from your desktop. Nevertheless, at this point, we want to go ahead and add these to our server. To do that, go ahead and open up your Forge server like so. This is the main Forge server directory, and open up the mods folder. Then you want to take and drag and drop all of the mods you want to install on your server into the mods folder, right like so, right? So make sure that when you open up your mods folder, all of your server's mods are right here. Now at this point, it's time to install them on Minecraft, right? You need to install these in Minecraft locally in addition to installing them on your server. And guess what? Your friends do as well. So your friends have to both install Forge and install every single mod that is on your server for them to be able to join your server. If when they try to join, they get like this error about a mod list, that means that your friends don't have the mods that are installed on your server installed locally on their computer. Luckily, this is all outlined in our Forge tutorial, so go watch that, have them watch that, and they'll know how to install mods, they'll know how to set up Forge, and all you need to do is make sure they download the mods from, and get those installed and all that stuff, like download the mods that are on your server. That's why mod packs are so important and so regularly used with Minecraft servers, because it makes installing these mods up a lot easier. Nevertheless, though, once you've got the mods installed on your server, what we want to go ahead and do is highlight all of them, right-click, and copy them, right? So that's highlight all the mods, right-click, and copy once we've done that. Then we can go ahead and close out of this mods folder, and we need to hit the little Windows icon again, top left of my screen, bottom left of your screen, and then type in run. This will open up the run app, and in here we want to type in %appdata% and hit enter. %, appdata%, hit enter, and it will open up our roaming folder. We then want to find the .minecraft folder. Then we want to find the mods folder. Now, if you don't have a mods folder for whatever reason, you probably will, but if you don't, go ahead and right-click, create a new folder, and title this folder mods. However, if you do have a mods folder, make sure the only mods that are in here are the ones that are on your server. If you have mods in here when you open it up for the first time here, go ahead and remove those or move them somewhere else, because it will affect your server. You won't be able to join it. Now, let's go ahead and paste by right-clicking and clicking paste, or hitting Control-V on your keyboard. So if we go ahead and do this in like the right-click paste, as you can see, all those mods do show up because we copied them from our server. At this point, it is a good idea to open up your server's mod page as well, or your server's mods folder, and make sure that they are exactly the same, and they are, so we're good to go there. We can then close out of our server's mods folder, and we can close out of the local mods folder that we found in .minecraft, and now we can go ahead and start our server on up, as well as open up Minecraft and launch up Forge. So here we are, our Forge server is now open, the Minecraft launcher is also open, and I just want to show you that we are launching with the Forge profile. If you don't launch with the Forge profile, you will not be able to join your Forge server, so make sure you do that. Now I'm going to go ahead to another jump cut, let Minecraft open on up, and I will meet you on the Minecraft main menu. So here we are, Minecraft is open with Forge, as we can see at the top as well as in the bottom left. Most importantly though, if we click on the mods folder, we'll be able to see that we do have Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, Spark, Trampler. All the mods that we wanted to install there are, well, installed. Now we can go ahead and click done, click on multiplayer, and we're going to direct connect to our server. Now, because this is a local server, we can just use a local host as our IP. If you're hosting on somewhere like Apex, the process of this is the same. You want to add the mods to the mods folder and all that, but you would enter in your Apex IP address here. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and join this server, and we'll see on the left-hand side, boom, we are joining on in. Once we're in game, boom, it let us in, and because it let us in, that basically means that this is working, right? That we are good, that we do have the mods. But let's go ahead and prove it. So I'm going to go ahead and op myself on the server. Why am I doing that? Because once we op ourselves, I can come over here and quickly go into creative to show you that there is Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. That's the one that is pretty easy to just kind of prove, like, this is working, right? We can go ahead and do that. Go ahead and add some chairs. Actually, I like the stripped birchwood chairs here. Go ahead and add some chairs and make ourselves a little dining room sort of table here, because why not? Let's go ahead and do bam, 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 bam. And there we go. We've now got ourselves a dining room table just like that. But that's Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. And there's tons of different furniture in here that you can explore and use. For example, we even have a mailbox that we could say put outside the house. Boom. There you go. It even works, by the way. And that's what's cool about that, is you can actually use that on the server and send mail back and forth manually that way. However, that's not the only mod we have. There is also Spark, and like I said, Spark is an amazing mod for server performance. So if we do Spark, and then we do Sampler, right? So Spark, Sampler, and then -- start. It's now going to start profiling this Minecraft server and figuring out where the lag is coming from. Basically, it's going to not figure out where lag is coming from, but specifically figure out what resources are being used where. That's what it's doing. While it's doing that, I'm going to go ahead to a quick jump cut and basically make a little farm to show you that, in fact, crops do not get trampled anymore because, well, we've got the anti-trample mod installed for crops. So let's go ahead. I'm going to build a little farm right here, and we'll try to trample some crops once we're back. So this farm is now built, and as you can see, these crops, they aren't getting trampled. I'm literally jumping on them as I'm planting them, and yeah, they're having no issues with that. And we can just jump around, we can run around, we can run and jump and do everything we want. These crops are not getting trampled whatsoever. By the way, this is the most efficient farm you can build. 1 block of water in the center, 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks this way, 4 blocks that way and 4 blocks that way, and then connect it all up. But yeah, so basically that's that. These mods are installed and working on our Minecraft server. Let's go ahead and do Spark Sampler, and then we're going to do -- stop, and it's going to spit out a link. I'm going to go ahead, click on this link because I want to kind of show this really quick just to showcase this mod. It is absolutely amazing. Actually, my internet is offline right now, and so because of that, it won't upload the link. But normally it would upload, as you can see, yeah, written to disk instead, which is actually kind of cool that you can do that, but yeah, nevertheless, you can upload it on that website and be able to read it. However, Spark basically uploads a profile of your CPU and what all the CPU usage on your server is. So if the CPU is what's causing the lag, and a lot of times it ends up being that, it will show you, what you can reduce, for example, entities and stuff like that, and or what mods you might want to remove that are causing tons of lag, all that stuff, all via Spark. It is a must-have on a Minecraft server, in my opinion. Nevertheless, thank you so much for watching. Enjoy all the awesome mods that you can now install on your Minecraft server. And by the way, I want to stress this again: your friends will need to install every single mod that's on your server locally on their Minecraft as well, just like we did. Anyway, my name is Nick. This has been The Breakdown. Thank you so much for watching, and I am out. Peace.